I'm going to make today's chicken and dumplings. Started out by heating some oil in the pan. I've got an onion cut up. I'm going to toss that in there. And I got some carrots. I'm just going to get some heat and color to these. Then I'm going to add my chicken. Now with chicken and dumplings, a lot of recipes call for you to put the chicken in the Dutch oven, crock pot, or whatever vessel you're using, and add water and let it simmer until the chicken breaks down and you can easily peel it off the bone. I'm doing the same thing basically, but I'm using cooking stock, chicken stock, because water doesn't taste like anything, and chicken stock has flavor. So when it's time to put the chicken in, I'll come back and show you how I'm going to cover it up. Give this a stir, make sure everything's on the bottom is up to snuff. And that brown onion and carrot in there. I'm going to put some thyme, rosemary in there. Follow with some thyme. I'm going to cover this. And get out a pair of gloves. I'm going to put it in the oven at 275 for about 2.5 hours. Two hours and 30 minutes for that big pot. Now I've got a piece of chicken liver here. That's a chef's treat. I'm going to cook that up and eat it while that thing's cooking. I'm not going to show you that because it's not. I'll make a video on me doing chicken livers one day, but not today. Right now we're focusing on chicken and dumplings. I'll be back later, guys. Talk to you soon. It's basically to get rid of the fat. Unless you like it in there, you go ahead and eat it. But pick off the cartilage. Basically, I'm going after the most meat. It's from the breast, the thighs, the legs. See how it just falls apart? Cook it just nicely. Now you don't have to use a whole chicken. You can get a bunch of skinless, get a bunch of skin on, bone in chicken thighs. If you're into dark meat. You can do it that way. You can do it with split chicken breasts. If you don't like dark meat, you use want all white meat. Now I probably won't pick all of this meat. I don't think it's going to need all this meat. I'll save the rest what I don't pick tonight. I'll put in the refrigerator and make chicken salad out of. The wings got a good bit of white meat on them. Sometimes if I don't need all this white meat, I'll eat the chicken wing. But I had lunch, so meat's going in the chicken and dumplings. This is the back, and then like on the turkey, this is the back of the chicken. See those two pieces there? That's the oyster. That's real tender meat. You don't get a lot of it on the chicken, but the turkey ones are big. And I usually reserve them for myself when I'm carving the turkey. Fine on the back of the bird. Plus it's got the dumplings and then the gravy that's in it, the stew itself. I'll pick the rest of this tomorrow. I'll pick the rest of that tomorrow. This I'm going to cut up into smaller pieces and add it in there. I got to make I'm going to make the stew liquid thicker. I'm going to take my gloves off and get work. Okay, this has been simmering for about 10 minutes. It's nice and thick. I'm going to add the chicken and then the dumplings into it. Chicken has cooled the broth down some. Now it's ready for the dumplings. Okay, now the dumplings are in the liquid. I'm going to simmer them for about 10 minutes uncovered, and then another 10 minutes covered. So we'll just let this cook, and while we're at it, I'm going to clean up my mess. Okay, it's been about 5.5 minutes, and these are simmering nicely. You're getting some broth stock on top of them. The stew was really thick. It was really nice. It'll thicken up a little bit more with the dumplings on them. Now what we're going to do is when we're at 4 minutes, we're going to put the lid on and let it go for another 10 minutes. I might turn the heat down a little bit because it's simmering now just the way I want it. It's going to simmer a lot harder if I put a cover on it, so I'll just turn the heat. Make sure to like and subscribe these videos. Give me commentary. If you see I did something wrong, if there's something you need to ask me, you got a question about what I did, the temperature and the measurements and all that, go ahead and give me a comment. I'll answer you. Thank you, and I'll be back. Okay, the dumplings have been simmering for about 10-15 minutes. And that's it, a nice pot of chicken and dumplings. I'm going to turn the heat off, let these cool, and then we'll dig in. Okay, I'm going to let this cool for about 20-30 minutes so it's not scalding hot when I put it in my mouth. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you to my support staff, Jackie Christ Superstar and Chris Cherry, aka Bing. Okay, you know what? We'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like when it's time to eat it. Okay, we're going to try these chicken and dumplings. The dumplings are real soft. They're going to be tender. The stew is nice and thick, filled with chicken. That's good enough for me. Put this on so it stays warm. Let's try this out. See how easily the dumpling is cooked all the way through. Nice, light, and fluffy. It's going to stay hot for hours. Got a whole night's worth of food here. That's really good. Tender, flavorful chicken. Light and fluffy biscuit from the dumpling. Spent all day working on this and it was worth it.